Okay, and we are live. Cool. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our first actually working post-show discussion. This is...
Hooray!
Yay! I'm Johnny, for those who don't know, and with me, as ever, is Alexandra August. We're playing with this as we go for the first time, so cool.
Yep. And I'm Alexandra, and you're listening to Got Thrones, or watching the Got Thrones live post episode reaction to Oathbreaker.
Yeah. Cool. So, yeah, thoughts, immediate thoughts. There you go. Bam.
Okay, there is a special place in hell for people who died. I just first Fat Walda last week, and now Shaggy Dog. Oh, spoilers all, guys, obviously.
Yeah, spoilers all. This is our post-episode discussion. We'll be watching the chat as we go. Yeah, I did not expect Shaggy Dog in the slightest.
He died, like, that was a meat hook. Like,
Yeah.
They meat hooked that dog.
I don't know if that was before
That was
or after,
just
but yeah, that was a bit much.
same. The effect is the same. Like, I get it. The dog. It seemed kind of funny the way they presented Brandon, Rickon, and Osha. Osha. They looked so similar to like they've just been like hiding out. It was like no time had elapsed at all since
Except for Rickon is now 5'3".
I know, but like it's like they went through some kind of space wormhole or something, and like Osha like got like left a bag thrown over her head and woke up in Winterfell and was like, "Wait, I'm back here."
Yeah, I didn't. I expected it to be part of a ploy, and that's not likely.
You expected
expected it to be part of a ploy to get into Winterfell and take out the Boltons, but that is not likely. Not if Shaggy Dog's dead.
That's true. Well, they may just not have looking in on it. Like this may, if they're trying to do something like the Grand Northern Conspiracy, it may be that they were like, okay, yeah, this is gonna happen. Let's maybe not tell the like pubescent teenager who was like had kind of a traumatic childhood. You know.
I don't know. I'm less good about it. And you are completely frozen on my end. Awesome. Okay.
Am I?
Okay. There we go. So yeah, that was a bit of a shock.
It was really sad. Like the Shaggy Dog thing was sad, and the small. I like the small so much because like having him back. It was like your father was a cunt. That's why we didn't flock to his banners.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna fucking kneel to you, and I'm not gonna swear any oaths because you did the exact same thing. Your dad did the exact same thing to Robb Stark, and clearly that means dick.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I was so in his corner. Apparently, he thinks the Great John is dead, which that's never been confirmed until now.
Yeah. And in the books, not confirmed at all. So who knows?
Hey, we had a viewer for a minute.
Hey, cool.
We don't anymore.
So, yeah. And then we had, obviously, the heart-touching moments between Sam and Gilly.
Yeah, it was nice to see them again, but they can get to Old Town.
Yeah, and to not Highgarden, Hornhill. That'll be fun.
I'm ready for that. It was nice to see Olenna again, so thumbs up. And I like that, like, Jaime and Cersei are all of a sudden, like, Team Wonder Twins. They're like, no one fucks with Olenna.
Yeah. And Kavan.
But, what?
And Kavan.
No, but Kavan's not, like...
Oh, we got to see him again.
Yeah, we saw him again. I'm saying, like, I like how Jaime and Cersei are, like, carrying Olenna are like united in this weird brother-sister team that no one likes. And they're like, wow, poor Pycelle didn't know what to do with himself. That was funny.
Yeah. We found out that Robert Strong is not Robert Strong. He's just Sir Gregor.
What?
We found out that Robert Strong is not Robert Strong. He's Sir Gregor.
Yeah, that was a change they did, though.
Makes sense.
Well, yeah, but it was season 4 was Robert
what?
Strong, so I don't know.
Was he?
I'm Sir Gregor. Yeah, he did.
Right. Yeah. Interesting.
I was really terrified for those.
Yeah. That we didn't know if Robert Strong ate children or what.
I wasn't worried about that. I was worried about the plums.
Oh, that Qyburn was going to drug the crap out of the kids?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do about that guy. It's weird. He should bother me more than he does. Like, I don't know.
This was the first time we've ever seen Qyburn being at all benevolent, which was interesting.
Nice.
Yeah.
You just broke up there, but yeah, like being a maester.
Yeah. Well, no, being benevolent.
Well, he's never been menacing. That's the thing. Like, he's just been kind of a weirdo. And kind of scary in that capacity because he doesn't have very many when it comes to human experimentation. So, and that's creepy. But he seems to come from a good place. He's got very good energy.
I don't know. And here comes Ted Cooper.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is Dr. Nick on The Simpsons menacing? He's not menacing. He's just you don't want him treating you. That's fair. I wouldn't mind getting a beer with Dr. Nick. I would not mind getting a beer.
I don't know.
Have like this Tormund Giantsbane and the Small John.
Yeah. Tormund Giantsbane won this episode, by the way.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
What else we got?
On Twitter at ALX August, you will see just how much of a fan I am of Tormund Giantsbane. just at ALX August. Go check it out on Twitter in case you want to live my devotion to Tormund Giantsbane. I missed Sansa this episode big time.
Yeah, I had a moment where I thought that Sansa had been recaptured when we saw a girl in the hood instead of Rickon in the hood.
You mean that the Small John was going to offer her to?
Yeah. Yep.
Huh.
Arya's got her group back. And
this is I wrote down, I'm like, great, Arya's training montage finally became a training montage.
Yep.
And I no longer think that this
is going to be all of season 6.
Well, no, just more that her journey is. Well, yeah, I don't think that either. I don't go very far, just given what Maisie Williams has said about the fact that like there's not much to Arya's storyline, and people might be. So I don't think we're going to see her like hopping a ship off to Westeros. But I like the fact that my assumption her time at that is that she would eventually be kicked out because she wouldn't be able to give up her revenge quest, and it seems like she's genuinely evolving a little bit, which is nice. And it was so nice to hear her say her sister's name.
Yeah. And get smacked for saying Four Brothers.
Wait, what the fuck? And then I was like, oh, specifics. All right.
And Danny's screwed.
It's hard.
As usual.
Blended family.
I'm sorry?
Huh?
You first.
I said it's hard when you have a blended family. It's hard when you have a blended family sometimes to keep it all straight.
Yep. Millennials. And Danny's kind of screwed, as usual.
Yeah, I'm excited for the Dosh Colleen. I just they look dangerous and weird and angry. Fuck, I really hope I'm putting it out there to the universe right now that like the Dosh Colleen are what she takes back with her.
The Dosh Colleen end up being her Sand Snakes only awesomer.
They're like, well, no, like or that or like some female unsell.
Yeah, they're her B'nai Jezreel.
Comedy. Sully meets Sand Snakes meets Dothraki women.
Yeah.
Or at least someone teach her how to use a fucking Aurak in Vaz Dothrak. Like she's got have some.
The training montage.
I noted the fact that Ben herself at all.
Mm-hmm. And I think all we got left is Jon Snow. Oh, we got Marine. Marine happened.
That was funny. I liked Marine.
It was funny.
Marine was, poor Tyrion was just like, you took your time. We could play a drinking game. We don't drink. I'm on patrol. That was hilarious. That is the most I've enjoyed Grey Worm ever at all.
It
was nice to see Varys. I know. It was nice to see Varys at work.
Yep, doing his job.
Like, see him being very... Yeah, that's so kind of like a fish out of water. That it was nice to see him back. And, like, kind of doing his job really well.
What do you think about Jon Snow?
I feel the same way that I've always felt about him. He's a very predictable character. I loved his line walking out. He's like, my watch is ended.
All he needed to do was toss like a lighter behind him and torch the place.
Toss a what?
Toss a lighter behind him and just torch the whole place.
I know. Wouldn't that have been great? And then he lights a cigarette off the flames.
And I guess last quick thing I have to say is holy crap, Tower of Joy.
Everyone's so excited about this, and I'm just not. I'm not on the bandwagon. I'm excited, and I would really, really like to green sea back to Arthur Dayne and see if I couldn't make him notice me, because that was some stellar swordplay, and I don't mind telling you, I might have a new crush, because he was fighting with two swords at the same time.
At once.
One of them he just stuck in the dirt for a minute. He was like, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
This
is in case I need to lean on something during our conversation. Then I'll use it to cut your neck.
What? Then I'll use it to cut your neck?
Then I'll use it to cut your neck.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see where we go from Tower of Joy for next episode.
Yeah. I show David D&D, for lack of a better word. It appeared that Howland Reed murdering or stabbing Arthur Dayne in the neck in a dishonorable fashion was the plan all along, since Ned knew he couldn't defeat him in hand-to-hand combat, and that this is a great dishonor and kind of besmirches memory, which is pretty out. It seems to me that Howland Reed took matters into his own hands and killed Arthur Dayne because he was going to kill Ned, and it looked like Ned was appalled by that. So how did you perceive that?
I didn't perceive it as that at all. Like, I perceived it your way. As it was what happens in the throes of battle, and we talk about honor afterwards.
Yeah, it seemed. Yeah, watch the post show and let me know what you think, because I was half listening to it online, and they were like, yeah, I mean, this is a big change to Ned's story. I'm like, is it? Like, he didn't. It was just confusing. So
we'll see how Brad talks about it next week. Yeah. So I'm excited.
Did you see him almost hear him?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good. I think we definitely need to give more structure to this conversation.
I agree. I think that.
Do you want to do and that'll just be that'll be the.
I think the other issue is the fact that I can hear you right now about as well as Ned could hear Bran.
Yeah, I'm having, you're garbled like once.
Yeah, so we'll play with this. We'll get it working better for next week. So thanks everybody who stopped in and who's watching it in the future. And check us out, the actual podcast, gotthrones.com. We'll have it up on Tuesday.
Yeah. Tuesday morning. It might populate late Tuesday night. So if you're up late, treats for you.
Yeah. Cool.
Bye. Thanks for joining.